The Chinese authorities have raided PandaBuy's warehouses. So local authorities and international authorities and companies have been working to crack down PandaBuy for months.
Slapped them with a recall.
So they hit PandaBuy before they hit Temu. That's interesting.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I'm waiting for that one.
As I'm guessing a lot of you know, PandaBuy is massive through the whole TikTok and Instagram and a lot of people are making money off it. Ads, Discord, a lot of people are making money off PandaBuy. TikTok people don't actually say what it is because it's illegal to sell counterfeit goods. So they don't actually say that you're buying from PandaBuy. I don't think you can literally say the word PandaBuy. Oh, you get in trouble. So people will just put
you get from this website.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't you take it off sharp?
Yeah.
Jarring.
So, PandaBuy were basically raided. So early in April, authorities executed raids after 16 brands reported legal action on PandaBuy for copyright infringement. So millions of packages for overseas buyers were confiscated along with 200,000 pairs of sneakers. Crazy.
That's a decent size run.
Yeah.
Decent.
The thing is, if you see pictures of the PandaBuy warehouses, the things are going back.
Bro.
Hello boxes.
Boxes are going back. Like the warehouses are wham.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I think
I don't know how they minimize that product into those little like stacks. It's crazy.
Another thing I find funny is the way that I feel like, don't get me wrong, this isn't, I don't know how you want to take this. I don't think it's political, but the way that the West is attacking China, just in general, and then having this on top is kind of like more of a reason to get at China.
It's crazy.
But,
yeah, I hear you, but at the same time, like, this is actually illegal though.
Yeah.
Like, like, as much as we can run propaganda, like, you guys are actually low-key breaking the law.
It's not low-key, it's high-key.
High-key.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, you're selling fakes.
Go on.
You've been selling fake. No, deep. You've been selling fakes, yeah, on the platform in which the US want to get rid of as well. Like, you've just been slapping them with both hands, bro.
Because
stealing their data, selling fakes, listening to their conversations.
It's crazy.
Killing their corporations.
So they need to get their lick back somehow.
Yeah.
So after 6 months of diligent work, it was discovered that the infringing activities of PandaBuy extended to 5 cities in China. Involving over 2,200 employees with warehouses spanning 100,000 square meters, equivalent to nearly 20 football stadiums. So there was stock. There was stuff lying.
You know the problem is though, like, objectively speaking, like in the business model, they saw a pain in the within the community, and they fulfilled that by providing people with stock of shoes that they weren't able to be obtaining.
And they've killed a lot of people's businesses. Because
Have they?
Yeah, because if you're an independent buyer or if you're a company, but I mean, what you're doing is wrong. But if you're a company, or somebody who doesn't know any better and you're selling through PandaBuy,
but how can you not know better? Like, they on the websites they sell shoes without putting the swoosh on it.
Yeah,
like,
but at the end of the day, your daily bread is your daily bread.
But how do you not? Oh wait, I'm confused now.
I'm talking about in China, or just like people who own companies that sell on PandaBuy. They're making money.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Obviously, you know what you're doing is wrong, but some people don't have other means to, or that's probably their best means.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you don't know any better though.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing, but your daily bread is your daily bread.
Yeah, man,
and
cool.
they've just
gotta eat.
What was that song? Feds did the sweep. Who's that? Future. Feds literally did the sweep, bro.
No.
Yeah, it's peak. The mission of cracking down on fake sneakers continues as PandaBuy warehouses have already reopened and resumed limited operations. I said, you cut down the arm, you did not cut out the roots.
You killed the man, not the idea. You should have killed me.
Should have killed while you had the chance.
Hey.
Remember those years ago, there was a a picture going around of some guy that people tried
The
to
black
kill.
you?
Yeah, they should have killed me. And then on Snap, everyone commented, "Oh, it's long now." I mean, like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So real.
Yeah, but yeah, man, PandaBuy, speak. I mean, less fakes off the roads.
Temporarily.
But yeah,
Only a dent in the operation.
All right.
because they literally said they're already back.
Yeah.
Some of them were already back. Do you know how crazy that is?
Let the world know. We back up. So funny.
From PandaBuy, where do you want to go now? Let's go.
Meaties. Meaties.
Fairs.
What's that?
Meaties.
Oh, it's so dumb. So the remaining. Okay, let me just clarify. Out.
Don't care about the remaining stock. Just tell us what the news is.
No, you go.
Adidas are still in the process of trying to offload.
Why are you laughing?
Now it's confirmed to be $215 million
It sounded like
worth of Yeezy
reading
inventory.
somebody's report.
I'm not reading an assembly, bro.
No, because like you guys have to deep it. We've been talking about offloading stock for the past year and a half, bro.
I'm tired.
Get rid of your stock or shut it.
PandaBuy, bro. Do something.
Oh,
like,
no,
And you know
you
the
just-
worst thing is, yeah? Like, no, sorry. I know this was going to be your segment, but bro, I'm so, like, when I was deep in it, my head is so hot. Like, why, man?
Please.
Why are they getting rid of the stock in like drips?
2024. Sorry.
No,
they're
facts.
they're getting rid of it in drips, yeah? And it's like, you're dripping out stock product that nobody wants.
You're wrong because people want it.
Bro,
No.
you weren't on the app.
No.
They had a full size run
Okay.
of every single
Nobody
shoe.
wants that stock.
But that is the stock they have.
Because who told you they have wave runners sitting? Who told you that? Did they inform you from Adidas HQ that we got
some-
wave runners and Vances and statics and we're sitting on all of them? We just want to get rid of the bad stuff first. Who told you that?
Maybe that's what it is.
They didn't tell you that. They're sitting on niche right now. I promise you, if they were sitting on as much as of good stuff as we thought, it would be out now.
Fam, of course. Bearing in mind that last year they were struggling with peas, bro.
They did the whole announcement that they were going to do a big return with stock.
And then Kanye West came out and said, "That's not me." hey, everyone, hey, you see that? I didn't do that. So whatever you want to do with that, do with it. And everyone said, "Yo, Kanye, we won't buy it."
No, but also that aside, there was nothing even good enough to buy.
Literally, man.
What you bring me sliders, broski? People were getting 6-7
Bro.
pairs. They even have collections of sliders.
I literally have 4 pairs of sliders still in their boxes that I bought like 2 years ago, bro.
Sorry, reseller.
By the way, brother, that shows a lack of emotion because they should have gone man.
Yeah, no, actually, no, the problem
They
is,
should have gone.
I
I feel like every day you want to sell them and you just never get to it.
I couldn't be bothered. I'm just waiting.
Next week.
I'll wait for
You know what that sounds like?
I can't bother, man. The money's already gone. I don't really care anymore.
No. Sounds like Adidas.
Yeah, literally. I've just had the stock, just waiting. It's arrived.
Adidas did have their end of year earnings call. And Mark Golden said,
Bjorn Gulden.
sorry, Morn Golden. Apologies.
Bjorn.
Bjorn. Oh, you just put Golden. I wasn't familiar, so I had to make up a name.
You went with Mark.
Mark. Made sense.
You know what? I'm gonna give it. Mark is.
Mark Golden. Sounds like Mark Goldbridge. It's very close, no?
Got stitched.
Hey guys, I'm tired. We need to wrap this
I
soon.
can tell. I'm looking at your face. I'm like, Michael, give me something. Give me energy.
Hey, Michael's on his Franklin vibe. The amount of times he's yawned today, bro.
Bro, I'm so tired,
You
bro.
know, I don't know if you noticed, when Michael's tired, he constantly rubs his eyes.
Yeah.
Every time we pod and I know you're tired, you're always rubbing your eyes.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And Bolu just goes mad quiet.
I know. I was very quiet, and then I just say the randoms of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
and then me
but-
and Michael are like, what?
I've had stuff loaded in my head, but I'm not that tired yet to just let it out.
Right.
I'll say it later though, or we're not put in.
So Adidas had their earnings call. Obviously, you get to April, end of the financial year, people are announcing their wrap-ups and whatnot. It's Spotify Wrapped for businesses.
Come on.
And
So dumb.
Bjorn Gulden, Adidas CEO, came out and said, Campus is actually outselling the Samba in certain markets. And it's also trending very high on social media. Now, the Campus, in my opinion, is quite a good shoe. It's a nice transitional shoe between that skate vibe, the chunky, nature to it, and also the fact that it's just a nice shoe with 3 straps on it.
Especially with the Campus 00s, the chunky Campuses. I've seen them.
They're vibey, man. They're vibey. Like, again,
There's
like
nice
it's that similar space that the new school could have occupied. Didn't really, but
I don't think they
I feel like
push
it's
the new
still.
school the way they did. They didn't push the new school the way they should have, in my opinion.
Yeah, but also that Adidas had a better advantage point in the fact that they had eyes and not enough product.
Yeah, and Adidas is Adidas.
Yeah, that as well. So yeah, they're doing decent, and it's good to see that it's not just Samba enjoying a bit of limelight and other shoes coming through to the fray as well.
Gazelle
Out
there, the
Specials
are
we could say that they're top 4 right now. The Campus, the Samba, the Gazelle, and the Special.
Yeah.
And you know what's not in that list?
what?
The Superstar. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The Superstar will come back out. It just
and
needs.
it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It should not. Leave that in the dust. Leave that in the dirt.
Gulden, obviously, Bjorn Gulden is a career businessman and has been for the last decade or so, I believe. And he said he uses metrics to determine whether or not a shoe is becoming saturated and allocates product accordingly. I don't know if that then means that when a product becomes saturated, he moves it away, or they pour more into that same space because it's like, oh, there's a pool, let's fill it.
It's by saturated, he's probably meaning like there's not more product
than demand.
Right. So like you could probably tell by like, this is me just assuming. So it's like, let's say for example, you have on average you're creating 1,000 pairs a week, and on average you're selling 1,000 pairs a week, kind of thing. Like if now next week on average you're creating still 1,000 pairs a week, but now you're selling 600, 800. It's the number is dropping like
consistently.
Yeah, and you're just flooding it more. That's when you're like, you probably get to a break point.
Let's pull the plug.
Exactly, get to that break point. Let's move our supply. Let's move our production away from that to something else, and hold that on. So when the demand gets up and like it meets, let's say you're at 400, then you can start adding more and seeing if more people start buying it.
And moving on, we move to I'd say probably like a month ago we were speaking about politics in footwear, and it just so happens that politics has put its foot into footwear
Maybe
again.
this is why the Samba went down.
Yeah, there was a lot of kerfuffle around this when it happened.
It's just a fun.
Richie Sunak did an interview.
Yeah.
And obviously in the lead up to the election, there'll be interviews done by, political leaders. And Rishi Sunak is obviously making his claim to lead the Conservative Party once again. Yeah, I won't be sharing my views on that. I'll keep that for after pod. But Rishi Sunak wore a pair of Sambas to this interview because it's an informal interview. Now, first of all, I want to discuss the meaning of informal because it means different things to different people. Because Rishi Sunak
just like smart casual means different things to different
wore a
people.
white shirt,
Tie,
trousers,
and Samba.
and Sambas.
Cool.
And I believe the interviewer
Big drip.
was a lady. She wore a dress and she
New
wore
Balances.
New Balance 680s.
I wasn't paying attention.
They're the chunky New Balances.
Then those are 680s, yeah.
Yes. That's what she wore.
Is this a joke? This country is a joke.
And I saw this interview and I was like, this is...
First, that was the shoes were the first thing I noticed.
Literally.
Yeah, same. But it got to a point where like I didn't pay attention to what was being said because why are they wearing trainers?
It's not even that. I don't feel like, personally, I feel like you wear whatever you want. You're Richie Sunak, you just put on a pair of shoes. I don't think he went, oh my gosh, I need to put this pair of shoes on. I don't think
he decided what shoes he was wearing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fair enough. I just feel like
trending, isn't it?
somebody bought him a shoe.
Yeah.
His daughter probably saw something if he has a child.
No,
and
again, I feel like I don't think it was even a decision like that. I really feel like this was Like these men have stylists. They have ideas they want to push. They want to appeal to a younger market. Let's wear some shoes. Let's make you wear some shoes
that are more relevant to
exactly.
Yeah,
so that
definitely placement
because they looked clean.
So, yeah, bro, those were fresh out the box. They literally
clean.
like they probably got returned as well because they were indoors.
It was the 5. You know the chunky 550 looking shoe.
Is it a chunky sole?
Yes.
But it has a 550 upper.
Yeah, type of upper. Yeah. I forgot what number of New Balance it is, but that's what she was wearing.
No,
not 530.
No, those are different.
I've forgotten. Unfortunately.
Do you have a picture of what she was
Maybe
wearing?
480s.
Do you have the picture?
It looks like she's wearing the. Oh, what's the name of this court something?
Let me see.
480s, I think.
480s are the skater ones. 302s.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She was wearing the 302s.
Because it looks like a 480, but yeah, go on.
So yeah, like you're saying, Bolu, and I'm definitely in agreement with that. I think that interview was framed in a way to make
Him
Rishi Sunak look more relatable.
Exactly. You know why as well? Because like, when have you seen an interview use such a wide angle?
You see it sometimes.
No, but like in the sense where it's like I feel like they use like more time. You'd be focused on the faces.
it'll probably be like up to here.
Exactly. Like
When they usually do it's either exit interviews or what's it called? Political like campaign interviews. There's certain angles they'll utilize to create a level of relationship. And so it's like, if I can only see you from your chest upwards, it's just your chest upwards. What are you wearing down there, kind of thing. Whereas this full body view, it's like a political science thing where they're like, oh, let's try and implement these little things to create a relationship with the viewer and ultimately strike a chord with whoever's watching what's going on. And it's like, yeah, man. Don't strike a chord with me, brother. But yeah, in response to that, Bjorn Gulden said that had no impact on the status of the shoe. He said, anyone can wear it and I'll be happy if they do.
A very, very well worded statement. Not to get any side.
Literally.
Yeah.
And Rishi Sunak, while giggling, issued a fulsome apology to the Sama community for ruining the shoe. But yeah, I don't believe in celebrities affecting the status of a shoe. I think
it happens.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. For example, like in the Taylor Swift situation where she's rocking a pair of 550s and they went kind of a bit crazy. And for example, Kim was rocking 95s. But
the difference is that these people have like
social standing,
cult followings.
Yes.
You don't see like they're Swifties. You don't see no riskies. You know what I mean?
This is riskies.
Yeah.
Riskies. Riskies. Riskies.
Oh my gosh. Go fucking stitch again, you prick.
Riskies.
Oh wait, I completed my ring.
Riskies.
Oh. I look for them conservies.
Riskies is actually class. Riskies is class.
That's so funny. Because I was even thinking of Donald Trump. I was like, Trump has fans. Like there's political. No, stop
But
it.
they are called Trumpies though.
MAGA. No, but like Rishi Sunak definitely has fans, but not fans because of his fashionable opinions. Like nobody cares about the fact that he rocks anything.
Yeah, man.
He has fans.
His fans aren't that demographic.
Yeah, his fans are just people that want to protect their political interests.
Literally.
Corporation owners and whatnot.
Riskies.
Riskies.
Right. Fair enough.
Anyways, let's move on.
Speaking of risky business, sometimes you have legacy clubs.
Okay.
Or countries.
Football heritage.
Who are so locked in with certain brands that you can never imagine them without them. Then you see a shift in the matrix.
Like Michael and baggy trousers.
Shift in the matrix caused that.
Fez.
We weren't there all the time. In 2018, Little Baby concert, I was still going in skinny trousers. But anyway, or 2020, should I say?
You saw the light.
I saw the drip. But some people, yeah, word to verses. What's the phrase? Form is temporary. Class is forever. Class is permanent. That's the one. Right. So, Germany, yeah. Adidas's flagship country.
They're German.
German engineered football kits.
Literally.
Because obviously football is an English sport, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I
think one day people need to have that conversation.
We'll unpack that.
Yeah.
But for now, it's okay. We'll leave that one for now because it's not what we're talking about today. Today, or at some point recently, Germany announced that they were parting ways with Adidas and will no longer be having their football kits made by them.
Which took the whole world by storm.
And they will be transferring over to the American company.
Crazy.
Blue Ribbon Sports.
How can you lose your biggest eater?
AKA Nike.
Blue Ribbon Sports, it was their anniversary yesterday.
It was today.
Today?
Yeah.
Today.
Shout out Blue Ribbon Sports.
Come on, man.
Shout out Nike. Let's say Nike because people probably think what the hell is Blue Ribbon.
Hey man, if you know, you know.
Come on, man.
I've been doing my research.
Come on, man. Pick up the Blue Ribbon.
But on the flip side, Liverpool announced they are leaving Nike and going to Adidas.
Yeah, but that's not really an equal exchange, though. Personally,
huh?
I don't feel like that's really like an equal.
No, it's not. But obviously,
it's just to say
that there's shifts going on, isn't it?
Yeah,
but the German one is monumental.
That's kind of shiesty. Like it's actually a German brand. The amount of money they've pumped into Germany.
But at the end of the day, money is money. Like they're changing because Adidas was paying them what 54 million annually.
Yeah.
And Nike's offering them 108.
108 millones.
Money is money, dog.
That's double. That's double.
That's literally double.
And the Nike deal will run.
That's literally double.
Say, what you want, I'll double it. Whatever you want, just tell me, I'll double it, bro.
The Nike deal will run from 2027 to 2034. So that's 7 years of purebred.
26. Oh yeah, that is 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years of purebred, and it interrupts a 77-year partnership between Adidas and.
Do you know how old
Germany.
77 years is?
Wait, do the maths, please. Isn't that when Adidas actually started?
Yeah.
From the jump.
Yes.
Damn, that's so tense.
77 years. You know what happened 77 years ago? I'm not gonna say it.
Right. It is important to mention that the World Cup in 2026, Germany will still be rocking an Adidas kit, but that'll be the last time they wear it for another 7 years.
Which I find very interesting because it's like that World Cup is in America. Probably the biggest you'll get when it comes to commercial sport, and they'll still be wearing that kit, which is one is an elegant era, but two is like raw. Now, if people say Germany do a mad thing and people start looking for Germany retro kits, it's all still gonna be Adi. I mean, it's not.
But Adi aren't getting the money though.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They're not. None of the big brands will get the money anyways.
But I still feel like it's gonna sell out. But for the World Cup, Adidas are gonna stock kits. But yeah, it's just interesting that that's gonna be their last World Cup. Their last World Cup is gonna be in their new brand's territory.
Well,
hopefully they win.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see when it gets there. But yeah, I just feel like this is crazy. Like,
yeah, but how do you feel about your team moving from Nike to Adidas?
Heritage. That's all I can say. I don't really care, but it's like
the Nike stuff didn't bang basically, so it's like he doesn't really feel it.
First,
it did bang because that's when we've had arguably 2 or 3 of our better years.
No, you've had better years and you've had good kits, but in terms of the actual like footwear, that side of things, you didn't really enjoy that side of things from Nike.
I mean, Trent is gonna be at home, but yeah, let's not move.
I mean, Trent's a New Balance athlete, no?
No, he's Trent's Adidas.
Sorry, Adidas. Yeah. Yes, Adidas. Sorry, Adidas. Yeah. Continuing on from Adidas.
yeah,
Bjorn Gulden also mentioned that South Korea are setting trends. I think that's a bit interesting because South Korea, China, Japan have always been known as very fashion forward
the whole
countries.
Asia space, it feels like fashion trends circulate. They originating fashion trends circulate from those three countries.
Yeah.
In reality,
So much inspiration comes out of the people go there when they want to go on hiatus to be able to like immerse themselves within fashion, whether it be the fact of slow fashion existing,
Because they grasp from so many different cultures.
yeah.
and even like the way they make things. Like I'm not even talking about like cut and sew and stuff like that, but like even the mechanics of making clothes and the way they approach the design process, it's just very eye-opening and very like different and unique.
Which reminds me, when I go to Japan, I'm gonna make myself a pair of gin.
Fair.
Sorry, off topic but on topic. Did you guys see the comment on one of our shorts? Guys, we read all the comments.
Which one? I saw pairs. I wanna see them.
There was a comment about we was talking.
when I said gin.
Gin.
And
the
I
guy
can't
was
lie.
like, the guy was like, "What are you talking about? How can you say gin and blah blah blah?" I was so ready
To be fair,
I
yeah,
was
you said on the
laughing so
cusp,
much.
but you meant on the cuff.
Yeah, I know.
But
the thing is, it made sense. But yeah, it's
If
what
you
it
get
is.
it, you get it. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't get it, then
If you don't get it, then
Come to
forget
London,
about
innit?
it.
But yeah, Golden put an emphasis on South Korea in his prepared remarks, giving the country's credit for being ahead of the trends.
Yeah.
And said we're using South Korea to read different trends as well. So to see how to push the brand further in the future, because if they're inspiring the present and have always been inspiring the future, why don't we do some research to
They've
see?
had a collab on, I think it was a samba with a store called Casino,
Yes.
and they've had what's these K-pop? That's it. They've had a lot of Adidas influences in K-pop.
Oh, is it?
And obviously that drives the market.
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's big over there.
It makes sense, and I like how he's like not only letting the culture thrive, but like, cool, let's actually put science behind this to make sure I really revive this brand and get it to this thing where, even though it's still second, it's a thing where it's arguably like people can argue which one's better, Nike or Adidas. Like, he's really doing his part as a CEO kind of thing.
So overall, in terms of Adidas's results call, in the first quarter, they reported an 8% increase in currency neutral revenues and a 20% increase for its direct to consumer business. So seems as
doing well.
as though the tides are turning for them. They aren't in as bad of a spot, and it'll be interesting to see how they continue to navigate this journey. And hopefully, at some point in the near future, we stop hearing about Yeezys. Sorry,
No, I hear it.
just don't want to hear about it anymore.
No, I hear it.
Just, you know what? Open up an outlet and just drop them there, bro, and just let people buy them. Because like at this point, don't know how much they're gonna sell them for.
Yeah, you just get rid.
It's getting scary.
Get rid.
But going back over to the other side of the block, and I think this might be where we finish. The Nike Bike Air,
Okay.
also known as the Nike Air Jordan 4 RM,
So we've all seen the pictures.
I've seen
Yep.
the picture.
effectively yellow Jordan 4.
Go.
No.
I'm vibing with it. I can let it walk.
No.
Bolu, go.
I feel like, personally, this shoe is specifically for performance.
Yep.
And if you dare market it,
You can tell he has big feet from
Whoa,
the picture.
Whoa.
No, as in like, okay, hear me out. As in, because the shoe looks
No, but
a lot
as-
bigger.
as in, that just sounds like a diss. Like,
Oh no!
Come on, man. Don't do that.
I even forgot I dissing you about that. You can like, because the shoe looks a lot bigger. I don't. Maybe that's why it doesn't make so much sense to me.
because
Well, yeah,
it's
go
not
on.
sample size.
Huh?
Because it's not the standard sample size.
Yeah, and this is another thing that we've spoken about in the past that I don't really like. With the whole John McEnroe thing, where it's not organic. Are you trying to tell me you can just find Nigel? Have you've seen the video?
To be fair, I think it was his boy.
You think so?
I think because they tagged the guy, and I think the guy is his boy. Like obviously, there's a familiar relationship to it. It wasn't Maurice, for example, from People Gallery.
No,
it was
no,
just
no,
his
but
boy that caught him chilling on the side. And he was like,
Because they look like he's just chilling, like baking off, just sitting somewhere. And then someone comes up to him and says, "Oh, what are you wearing?" Like,
Yeah.
that type of- I think that's what they meant for it to be like.
but it seemed a bit more. There was a bit more personality to it.
Do you think
in
so?
the fact that
I
it
can't-
seemed like Like, imagine that I see you in your crepes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, E, what you got on there, my boy?
Yeah, okay.
That's the vibe I got from it. So it just seemed a bit more personal.
I thought it was like, let's make it look like we found him.
That's how the John McEnroe one felt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that exactly.
Because Broski's trench coated off.
Yeah.
And then he's wearing his Mac attacks. This is the Mac.
I want them to push this as a performance shoe. I don't think it's really like wearable.
It should be
outside
GR
of
type of.
Yeah.
Well, you know, obviously it comes out in and around the Nike innovation conversation.
Olympics?
Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Because obviously they're doing the breakdancing shoe.
Oh yeah.
The Nike Jams.
Yeah.
They've done a skateboarding shoe.
Yes, and so there's BMXing as well.
First,
This is a good place to have it running, and they've got the very best person to check it out and make sure it works.
Makes sense. We're testing before it hits the market.
So
I'm here.
When is the Olympics? Because the shoe.
July to August.
and this shoe
comes
launches
out-
July the 8th at 150 USD.
That's literally 2 weeks before the Olympics start.
There we go. Timing.
First.
Olympics have them in one exclusive colorway,
I'm so here.
and then they win the BMX in Olympics in the shoe
Going to the moon.
Campaign.
campaign at the end.
Moon.
Yeah.
Moon.
I'm here for it as a performance shoe still.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's all-
That's fine.
I feel like that's what it would be.
Push it to the end of the earth as long as it's like performance.
But the thing is, performance product never really stays performance product for long.
Yeah.
The Pegasus, for example, that we're talking about today.
Yeah, somebody finds something to do in it.
We were talking about the Pegasus. It was just
2K5.
Pegasus, right? 2K5.
Yeah.
Oh, on the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, Pegasus 2K5.
Performance shoe to a degree.
That shoe looks flipping comfortable. I like
Drippy
that
one, though.
shoe.
I got my mum a pair before, yeah.
Drippy one though.
Yeah, it is,
That's meant to be
yeah.
The
performance.
black and pink pair. That's what.
And yeah.
No, I'm saying.
I've got a pink and purple, like purplish lilac colour. But yeah.
I just tapped in
hear
early.
you. I hear you. But for now,
But even the shoes we're wearing on foot, when they were initially made, they were meant for performance.
No.
We converted this meaning, or the generations that came converted this meaning from performance to fashion, to the point where now you can flip between the two. Because you still see guys playing basketball in 11s.
yeah, fairs.
Maybe that's not the most recommended thing right now,
At all,
but
yeah,
people still be doing it.
I hear you.
No, so I think it's we like to ask for these demarcations between A and B, but realistically,
A and B is the same thing. It should be conjoined. I hear you.
that's
get
how
you.
life
Like
works.
when they was doing Yeezy Quantum, the basketball shoe.
Why is he bringing up Yeezy, bro?
But that's an example because if
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeezy the basketball shoe, but there was a normal pair which wasn't really the normal pair. It was the same as
Yeah,
Lorenzo-
I always kind of got confused by
Lorenzo
that.
did the same. Well, is doing the same thing because you know how this shoe
Jerry
is.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know
Yeah.
why I said it like that. Jerry Lorenzo is doing the same thing with this new shoe, and I don't think he did it with
Wait,
the Fox.
the new
Adidas shoe.
Is it not performance?
There's a performance and there's a normal pair.
There's an inline one, yeah.
Oh.
yeah,
The
yeah,
inline
yeah.
one is the black one, and the performance one is the black and red one.
This
Yeah.
whole time I thought it was just very, like different colorways of the performance.
No, I think one is performance, one is normal.
Ooh, speaking of something though, something I'm really liking, the AE1s.
Do you want to get? I don't know a lot about it, but I only know of it because there seems to be a big push on it.
I feel like it's come at probably
The perfect time
best
for
time.
Yeah, for
Like,
Anthony Edwards' career.
genuinely, like this, the timing that this shoe has come out is like coincides with when Nike dropped the Air Jordan 1 with Michael Jordan's point in his career. When you
That's
think
a big claim.
no, but when
I
you
hear it though.
But think about that. He's here. He swept the Suns, bro.
Anthony Edwards, by the way, is who we're talking about. Obviously,
Yeah.
Like he's carried to the Timberwolves on his back. And
Is he a young up and coming guy?
yes,
And
and he's electric.
And he literally said that this person that he's playing against is his idol, and then end up dunking on him.
Who was the person?
KD.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Like he said pre-game, I have a lot of respect for KD. In the game, different animal. He was talking smoke. I'm backing it too.
Yeah.
Dropping points. Bearing in mind, yeah, the game he dropped, I think he dropped 30 points, and KD dropped 20 something.
No, KD dropped 32. He dropped 35.
35. But it was almost like KD didn't drop 32.
Yeah.
It was just like Anthony Edwards was all talking about. And the AE1 has come out in a couple colorways now.
It's
and
Adidas shoe, isn't it?
Yes, Adidas shoe. Yeah. Got that kind of similar mesh vibe to the fog a little bit. But it's
The
also
silhouette really confuses me.
yes,
It's like it looks pointy.
yeah. I get you.
No,
I get you.
I hear that.
It's probably like a nightmare for people with triphobia.
Yeah.
But
Is it trichophobia?
triphobia,
Triphobia.
the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
triphobia.
it's trichophobia or triphobia. Go on.
But yeah, man, no, the timing of it, it's perfect. And he's playing basketball at the highest level.
Yeah.
The playoffs,
season. Crazy.
highest level for the domestic league, because the US is not the world. The US is just the US.
Yeah.
World 2.
Champions of the world.
But
Such a waste.
he's playing great basketball right now. He's not afraid to go at people, and he's not afraid to score, and he's scoring all of these points in his own signature shoes, which is basically every up and coming player's dream.
And they're doing Olympics, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's going.
He's going.
He's going. Steve Kerr's the coach, and he is going. Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah. Anthony Edwards is going.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Steve Kerr's the coach, and he's going.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. So
That's another good thing.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
So
hope
he
that-
is.
I can't. I hope the Olympic brings out something. Like there's going to be a moment in the Olympics, but I hope it's a moment that leads to a trend of something.
There's a lot.
It's gonna be interesting.
Nike push obviously because Nike is the sponsor for the Olympics. So hence why all the like football kits are being sorted already and whatnot. Euros are taking place this summer. Nike have got claim of a lot of Euros kits, so they're going to be making a lot of cash.
I think Nike are trying to do the monopoly thing again, where we're just gonna buy everyone.
Take over and just destroy the market.
Yeah, you're gonna see us in the final anyhow.
Exactly. And then who else we got here? We've got obviously, like I said, the Olympics, Euros, marathon that just finished.
Yeah,
How many people were running in Nike Vaporflies?
yeah.
Oh my
the
gosh, bro.
the neon green.
Neon green
Oh
and
my
the
gosh,
pink.
The monopoly they have.
So many people, bro. And it's not that Nike just are the only people making running shoes. New Balance make running shoes. Saucony make running shoes. Adidas make running shoes. But you see, when you're running, yeah, I think you're allowed to be a bit shameless when it comes to colors. There's certain sports where you're playing and you can almost be as loud as you want with your footwear just
It's a
because.
reflection.
Do you know what I'm saying? And Nike have seen that and be like, yeah, you want to run and you want to run in style, we got you. And then, yeah, just run it up. And yeah, you always see that shoe. So I think they have done very well in placing themselves and releasing
It's also
content
helped
in that lead up.
with the workshops and stuff that they've done with a lot of up and coming running clubs that have been going on.
for sure. Whether that be like on sort of activation vibes,
Exactly.
or like gifting. So for example, like I know they've done work with London Select. They've done work with You Wasn't There, with the 3K run that they
NSLB,
did.
they did
Yeah,
that whole
NSLB,
thing.
yeah. And then
Those are really good, actually. They seem really good.
yeah, and then you have other upcoming run clubs like Panda Run Club. You have like a whole bunch of collectives in the UK just rising in terms of that running space. And running is another thing that we might get into a bit deeper later on, because I think it's testament to where we are currently in the world, where people want an outlet.
Life is so bad.
People just want an outlet of some kind.
Run.
Yeah.
You just want to go run.
Yeah.
But you know, even like in line with that, like Nike pushing performance in terms of running, they are still very much pushing lifestyle through the DN.
Facts.
Recently, I went to a Nike workshop in West London. Charisse, Tufton. It was a DN event. I didn't even realize it was until I got there.
I mean, it did say MXD on,
You know,
on the thingy.
I didn't pay attention.
Fair.
I wasn't paying attention. I had so much stuff happening. I was just like, oh yeah, Sharice doing an event. I've got to go.
Fair.
But yeah, like they're still very much pushing the product. So they're holding both. You see, when
Experience and product together.
So it's like they're literally holding the A and the B, and they're, instead of it being joined because they're two different products, they're literally holding them together with pushing, as you said, experience through the product in terms of lifestyle, like different things, just to inspire people creatively through like these projects, and also this trend. Everyone wants to escape. Everyone needs a release. We are now helping the communities all over the world
to get
through
that
running,
do
running and inspiring people's brains. Like
yeah,
do what you need to do, man.
Facts. Yeah, man. Good stuff going on. Things are going on up.
Things are happening.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these next couple months, how the brands react and what kind of goes on, because it should be interesting.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for looking into today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will be looking forward to seeing your comments and your feedback on what we've had to say today, because there's been a lot going on, whether it be Adidas, Nike, or everything in between. And guys, as per usual, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Of course, tap in with us on all social media, because why not? You probably should. If you haven't already, you need to tap in. And yeah, guys, we're gonna keep running up, and you keep interacting. So the next one, take it easy.
In a bit, y'all.